New year, new me, who this? I got a saying for 2020. My saying this year is going to be, I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'll say it again tomorrow.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go. Hard work, work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work, work.
Last year, I hit a lot of my goals. I got in shape. I got in the best shape of my life. I ran an Army 10 miler. I went to a military board called the Sergeant Audie Murphy board. I got promoted. How could I forget that? So I hit a lot of goals in 2019. Some of which I was prepared for, some of which I wasn't prepared for, and I spoke about that in a prior video. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and check that out right after you finish watching this one. But I hit a lot of my goals. And prior to 2019, I would always make a list of goals. I would always say I wanted to do things to complete my goals, and I never actually got around to completing it. I don't know if it's because I didn't have a good plan, or I was too lazy, or a combination of both, but it just didn't work out. So for 2020, I've set new goals for myself, achievable, attainable goals for myself, and I want to share them with you all. Okay, so I have 5 military goals and 5 personal goals that I set for myself. Now, these aren't my only goals for 2020, but these are my top 10. Some of the other ones are small, or they could encompass some of these major 10 goals that I have, but I'm going to share my top 10 with you all. So, for my personal goals, number 1, I want to get back in the church. Gabriel and I created a marriage goals list for 2020. We want to strengthen our marriage this year. Work on the focus is going to be on our marriage. Last year the focus was on having a new baby, which we had baby Gavin. But now that he's here, he's going to be a year old very soon. We want to put the focus back on us and our marriage so that we can strengthen it. So with that being said, I think me personally, a big part of strengthening your marriage and having a long-lasting great marriage is the church. So whatever religion you practice, I think that should be a major focus in your marriage. We'll talk about the first military goal. As you all know, the ACFT is upon us. And I'm going to do more videos in the future about the ACFT. But with that being said, one of the events in the ACFT that over 80% of the females are struggling with, myself included, is the leg tuck. That leg tuck is a beast. And so my personal goal for the ACFT in October is to be able to do at least 5 leg tucks. Right now I can't do 1 leg tuck. And a lot of people train, and usually people get to about between 3 and 10. So I'm kind of right there in the middle with my goal. I want to do 5 leg tucks in 2020 for this new PT test. So I'm also going to be creating a new series on my channel very soon, because like I said, this is one of my personal goals, is to save. So I'm going to create a soldier saving series on my channel and just give you all tips on how to save money and save big, especially if you're new to the military and you're in the barracks. I got some great tips on how you can save. So for my financial goal, I want to save an extra $5,000 this year. Like on top of our normal savings that we do, on top of my spending, on top of everything else, I want to be able to save an extra $5,000. I kind of have a plan on how I'm going to go about doing this, but I will definitely keep you all tuned. As I said, I'm going to create a soldier saving series, and it'll probably be part of my series so that all of us can save, because you know I'm here for y'all. One of my 5 military goals this year is to compete again in the Sergeant Audie Murphy board. So as a lot of you know, if you've been following me, I took about 3 months off in the fall to compete in a very prestigious military board called the Sergeant Audie Murphy board. I got past the first level, but I did not unfortunately make it past the final level, I guess you can call it. So I want to go back probably early summer. June is going to be the next board that I'm going to be able to participate in, and so I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit it hard, study a little bit more, and hopefully I get it. So that is one of my major goals for 2020 because it was one of my goals last year. Okay, so this is a big one, and this is the one that I'm going to need you all's help with. So I want to grow my channel this year. I want to try to get to 35K this year. I think we can do it, y'all. I think we can do it, but I'm definitely going to need your help. So anytime you click on a video, please go ahead and share that video. Click the like button, because once you do that, it lets other people know that, hey, this video is out there. A lot of people are sharing it. A lot of people are liking it. So it must be a good video. It must be a helpful video, and it will help my videos rise to the top in the search engines. So a lot of times when I premiere a video, or if I do a live, just go ahead and you'll see me say, hey, go ahead and share this video if you like this video, or if you get something out of it, or if you know somebody that it could affect or help, just go ahead and share my video and like it. It really does help my channel. And like I said, this year my goal is to get 35K. My ultimate goal is to get 100K, because you get that silver play button plaque. But right now I'm gonna take baby steps, and 35K is the yearly goal for 2020. Going back to one of my military goals this year, I got promoted last year. I want to pay it forward. I always talk about being a professional NCO, a professional soldier, not letting anybody get in your way, being motivated, doing what you need to do to get ahead in the military and to use it to your advantage. So with that being said, I want to give back to my soldiers. It's something that I have been consistently doing, but I want to hit it hard in 2020. So right now I currently have 3 soldiers and 1 sailor, and I want all of them to at least go to the promotion board and get recommended for promotion in 2020. I hope to see all of them get promoted, but it has there's a lot of factors in getting promoted itself. So I at least want to be able to take them to the promotion board, set them up for success in 2020, so that whenever the promotion comes their way, they are eligible and ready for promotion. So promoting my soldiers this year in 2020 is one of my professional goals, and I hope that if you join the military, if you're thinking about being in the military, it's one of your main goals as well. So going back to my personal goals, fitness, I'm hitting it hard, y'all, in 2020. Like I said, last year I had the mommy body. I had just had a baby. I did great for myself in 2019 as far as fitness goes, as far as being consistent, as far as eating healthy, and that in turn became a habit for me. So now I just came back from vacation, and I'm ready to hit it hard in 2020 and have a great year as far as fitness. And I'll be doing fitness series, of course, and sharing that with you all as well, especially training and getting ready for the ACFT in October. One of my professional goals that I want to achieve this year is to find myself a mentor. So I always preach this in all of my military videos for soldiers that are trying to better themselves, and for soldiers that want to have the best experience in the military. Get yourself a mentor. If you see somebody that is 1 to 2 ranks ahead of you, and you see where they are in their professional career, you see they're knowledgeable, they're professional, they know what's going on, they know how to interact, and that they could possibly help you, those are the people you need to get with. Those are the people you need to cling to. Those are the people you need to pick their brain, and those are the people you should be hanging around. Like-minded individuals. I see so many people that have a horrible experience in the military, and a lot of it has to do with the people that they're hanging around, their leadership, and them not having a mentor, them not having somebody to bounce their ideas off of, to look up to in their military career, and in turn their military career is very stagnant. So get yourself a mentor. One of my personal goals for 2020, and this is kind of like an overall family goal, Gabriel and I sat down and we said we wanted to implement this in our family, is less screen time, guys. I know I myself can stick with with YouTube. Like, I listen to YouTube when I cook, I listen to YouTube in the shower, I listen to YouTube in the car, I listen to YouTube when I'm getting dressed, and when I'm not listening to YouTube, I'm recording YouTube and I'm editing YouTube. So I have a lot of screen time, and for 2020 I want to cut back on my screen time, more so for my children. Giselle, she has her own iPad. We give her iPad on Saturday and Sunday morning so that we can get more sleep. But overall, I believe she needs to cut back on her screen time. She needs to be a child more, go outside and play with her toys, color, do those types of things. And it's hard for me to say, no, Giselle, you can't be on your iPad or you can't be on your tablet while I'm walking around on mine. So overall, as a family, we want to cut back on our screen time. My number 5 military goal that I have for myself this year is to possibly get a job at the schoolhouse. Now, what this means is I will be an instructor in AIT. So everybody knows that your first stop in the military is basic training. After you go to basic training, you go to AIT to learn your job, the MOS that you signed up for. I want to be an instructor at the schoolhouse where you learn your job if you're a pharmacy technician. Now, I can only be an instructor in my MOS. I am a pharmacy technician, so I would love to go back to San Antonio, to Fort Sam Houston, and teach at the schoolhouse for the 68 Quebecs. And possibly one day I will run into one of you all that are watching me. So if you see me anywhere, definitely stop me, say hello. But that is my top 5 personal goal for 2020, is to get a position as an AIT instructor to teach the 68 Quebec course. Okay guys, so I gave you my top 10 goals for 2020. 5 of them were personal, 5 of them were professional or military goals, but I challenge you to create a goal list yourself for 2020. Give yourself at least 5 goals that you know you probably can achieve in 2020. Something you may have always wanted to do, or something that you just need to put your foot down and finally get done. And with that being said, you need to create a plan. A goal without a plan is just a dream. So you need to actually be able to put that goal into motion, and to be able to put it into motion, you need to create a plan, a timeline, a 12-month timeline of how you're going to get to those top 5 goals. So that is my challenge for you. As I always say, I'm here to help you be the best soldier you can be. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.